Do you ever question where little umbrellas come from? Well, let me teach you a lesson. Oopa-doopa-doo, 3, 2, 1.
How did it start? Was it sudden?
Yeah, I mean, I was always drawing my whole life, but I never thought it would be the way I would make money, or like getting views or gain any audience. You know, I always just kind of doodled. So I went into filmmaking, and that's how I was paying the bills for a minute. You know, music videos and commercials and corporate gigs and whatnot. And it was solid. Like, you know, I feel like it was a solid hustle for a few years. Like, I learned how to, you know, be organized with like finances and how to be professional and this and that and how to kind of carry yourself and be confident in your craft. But then one day last summer, I kind of just stayed up really late one night and had this dumb 3 a.m. idea while I was like brushing my teeth. And I knew I couldn't go to bed until I made it, so I just pumped out this quick animation in like an hour and, you know, used my drawing style that I've always been using my entire life and kind of just used some funky colors that I fuck with. And with my luck, my first animation was the one that went viral.
Whoa, are you a snake?
Yeah, man, I'm a snake.
I heard that you have legs, man.
That's some dumb shit.
Okay, so like this is what I'm doing now. Like the internet decided that this is what they want. I'm gonna give it to them. So
What inspired it?
yeah, I mean, I grew up on like Adventure Time and Regular Show. I kind of just like really gravitated towards this super unique style of storytelling, which was like, you know, like with Regular Show, it was, you know, a bird and a raccoon, you know, going on these crazy adventures. And with Adventure Time, it was Finn the human and Jake the dog. And there was like a whole separate universe of like how physics works and everything. And like, that was like for the first time, you know, I'm like, here I am like 14, 15 years old, like feeling things through these cartoon characters. And it was like, they were tackling like heavy-hearted subjects, and you would like tear up while you're like, you know, watching Jake the dog break up with Lady Rainicorn, and you're just like, what the? I kind of just realized like, oh, like storytelling is storytelling no matter what the medium.
Well, how did you feel when you were about to hit upload? Were you nervous? And then how did it feel just seeing the reaction?
It took a few days, probably close to a week. I didn't really notice that it gained any traction until someone DM'd me saying, yo, do you know this big meme page with like 500,000 followers just reposted your video? And I'm like, no, what? And the meme page was called Grandma's Butthole, and it was like a really weird day because so much was happening, and I was home on Long Island during a rainstorm while this was happening, and I had no Wi-Fi. So my first day going viral, I had no Wi-Fi. So I ran to my closest train station, got an Optimum Wi-Fi, keeping up to date and like hitting up all these meme pages that like, I'm like, yo, please tag me, and if I didn't do that, I wouldn't have gotten any followers to kick off this whole new lifestyle of content creation. And like, so it took a few days, and like when I initially hit upload, I didn't know it was gonna be anything. I just thought it was gonna be a quick passing thing. I'm like, it'd be cool if like got like a few thousand views, but I wasn't expecting anything. You know, of all the things that you do expect to be big, it's never that. It's always something that you just do really quick and genuine, you know, because that's real. So I guess that's what that video was. It was just so real. It's 3 a.m. Like, I just made this video. All right, I got to get my next animation out there ASAP and see what's going on. Probably after like 3 days, I uploaded another animation that did just as well. Well, it did well. So it was like well enough to signal that this is a thing. Like, keep with this. So I was in the unique opportunity where I had an audience before I had the content or the know-how. I didn't know how to animate, and I still don't. So I kind of just like am winging it forever. And I feel like my ways of improving are not necessarily getting better at drawing or getting better at like, you know, animation. I'm very comfortable with the way I'm telling my stories and telling my jokes now in the style that they are. What is getting better may not be noticeable by like the viewer's eye, maybe subconsciously, but like I know that the things that I'm getting better on are like productivity and workflow and like how to tell a better joke, how to tell a better story. I feel like slowly but surely they get better, but they don't get different, and that's important. I have a comment framed from Dan Harmon, creator of Rick and Morty, and it says, "Hey Dan, I love how you're using Instagram, and I'm jealous of your followers and hair. Keep making stuff." And then he followed me. I'm definitely trying to do just everything and see what works and what doesn't. You know, and what works may be like, maybe it gets a lot of views, or it may be like, I felt really good doing that. And like, you know, you could argue that's like much more important. So I'm trying to still do a lot of experimentation as far as like live action, mixed media, animation and live action, like the cut video. Definitely trying to do more of that. That's while I was in Rome, dude. Like, I don't know what's with me and how I spend my vacations, but I was just like, yeah, I'm in Rome, but I have this idea, so I'm gonna stay in the hotel room for an hour or two and make this video of two cups arguing. Like, I upload it on Instagram, I upload it on Facebook, I upload it to Twitter, get around to uploading it on YouTube. It's like, I didn't think of a title. And like, I don't know, maybe that's like the first thing traditional content creators think of. I know like vloggers will like be like, all right, thumbnail's gonna be like my girlfriend's freaking skirt falling off, yo, and we're gonna name it, oh my god, she's naked. Like, yeah, I guess like build the narrative around that, I guess. But with mine, you can't really do that.
Good. What are just some dream collaborations that you would like to happen in your life? Like creators that inspire you now?
Damn. Jack Stauber. Very, very great artist. Met him at the Giphy Film Fest back in November. Bill Wirtz, who is very much doing his own thing as well on YouTube and just killing it astronomically. He was on the H3 podcast and it was really interesting to listen to his work style. Who else? I mean, Kanye West, I don't know. It just works with anything.
I'm pulling for Kanye. That'd be dope.
Yeah, let's make it happen, Mr. West.
Could you also draw us a character?
Right now.
Could you?
Yeah, dude. Didn't buy an iPad for nothing.
Long time ago, a really old wizard was walking through the forest and met a cool lizard.
First, you gotta get a good background. Nice. Then you wanna make sure your brush stroke is just good enough. I'm gonna draw. There's this guy that kind of like reminded me of a goblin in the coffee shop before. And I cut him in line to go to the bathroom because this is New York. And sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, especially when you gotta pee. So I'll give him a little coffee cup. I'm not making fun of this guy, by the way. I love goblins. And then I usually try to choose like, you know, a color that works with the background in like a really cool, funky way. Big fan of seafoam green. Always have been. Then you gotta just give the guy a little face action. And like, people think I just go for it, dude. There's such a specific way to do the face. Yep. And then if I'm feeling like he deserves some nipples, I'll give him some nipples. But no belly button. And that's that. But like, so you see how I accidentally added a dot there? I'll keep that in for the video. So like this thing will be moving around, you know? He'll be moving and you'll just have this stray floating dot. But I don't care. I feel like it adds a little, you know, it's bad animation. Like if he walks in a frame, that stray motherfucker's gonna be there. And that's kind of cool to me. The mouth is just what I call the bop 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 style. I posted this on my story the other day and people's minds were blown. They're like, that's how you do it. I'm like, yeah, what'd you think? So kind of just bring it into my editing program and just do a layer. Hey! Hey! What up? Oh man, Danny cut me in line for the bathroom. I really needed to pee. That's okay, I'll hold it. That's that.
If you enjoyed that video, be sure to check out Coolman Coffeedan's channel or his Instagram, anything. He's uploading all the time and it's really good content. And of course, be sure to subscribe to this channel for weekly videos every Monday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. See you next time. Subscribe while you're at it, and I love your face. Take care.